Hello everyone, welcome back to Digital Learning DCE. Myself Dr. Manjula S, working as Associate Professor of Botany in Government First Grade College, Chennapatna. In session number 2, let us study about classification of cyanobacteria. Coming to classification of cyanobacteria, as we all know, classification is nothing but systematic arrangement of organisms into different groups or categories. All cyanobacteria are classified under kingdom Monera under domain bacteria. This kingdom Monera includes two different categories of organism. One is bacteria and another one is cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, the kingdom Monera, is again typically divided into divisions, classes, orders, and families based on their morphology as well as genetic characteristics. According to Smith, all algae are divided into seven divisions, and related classes were included under each division. The seven divisions of algae classified by Smith are as follows. Division 1, Chlorophyta, which is commonly called as green algae. Division 2, Euglenophyta, which is commonly called as euglenoids. Division 3, Pyrophyta, which is commonly called as dinoflagellates or fire algae. Division 4, Chrysophyta, which are commonly called as golden algae. Division 5, Phaeophyta, which are commonly called as brown algae. Division 6 Cyanophyta, which are commonly called as blue-green algae. Division 7 Rhodophyta, which are commonly called as red algae. Smith, in the year 1933, proposed a classification of algae where he divided all algae into seven divisions. He placed all algae under seven divisions, mainly based on their characteristic color of the thallus. So, according to him, the Cyanophyta, all blue-green algae are classified under division Cyanophyta. So, let us study the division Cyanophyta. The organism which exhibit the following characters are placed under division Cyanophyta. The division Cyanophyta is represented by more than 2000 species of cyanobacteria, which are mostly freshwater, some are free living, while others are grow on larger algae or inside the tissue of other plants as an endophytes. The cell is prokaryotic in nature, where the nucleus lacks nuclear membrane and nucleolus. That type of nucleus is called as incipient nucleus, which is a primitive characters. In addition to other pigments, the cyanobacteria also contain blue phycocyanin and red color phycoerythrin as two major pigments which impart the characteristic color to the organisms. As a result of photosynthesis, they are going to store reserve food in the form of cyanophycean starch. The motile stages are completely absent in their life cycle, but some of the filamentous form of cyanobacteria exhibit locomotion in the form of gliding movements. The sexual reproduction is completely absent, and asexual reproduction takes place by armogonia, fragmentation, and acinides. The organisms or cyanobacteria which exhibit all these characters are placed under division Cyanophyta. This division Cyanophyta is further divided into single class, that is Cyanophyceae. The Cyanophyceae is also called as Mixophyceae. The organism which classified under Cyanophyceae exhibit the following characters. Cyanophyceae includes all blue-green algae which are characterized by the presence of very rudimentary nucleus, which is primitive in nature, incipient nucleus, characteristics of cyanobacteria. They do not have well-organized chromatophores. The chief pigments are chlorophyll A, beta carotene, and phycocyanin. The cell wall is made up of mucopolymers, and the reserve food is cyanophycean starch. Sexual reproduction is absent, And the motile cells are not at all produced at any stage of their life cycle, and asexual reproduction takes place by Armogonia and acinides. The organism which exhibits these specific characters are placed under class Cyanophyceae, which is also called as Mixophyceae. The class Cyanophyceae is further divided into different orders. Frisch, in the year 1945, proposed the classification of cyanobacteria. According to him, the class Cyanophyceae is categorized into or divided into five different orders like crucocales, chemisiphonates, plurocapsales, nostacales, stigmonematales. Let us study the characteristics of each order in detail. Order 1, crucocales. Crucocales include freshwater forms, which are marine or terrestrial, unicellular or colonial cyanobacteria, which reproduce by fission or formation of endospores. Example for crucocales includes Aphanocapsa, Crucoccus, Cleocapsa, and Microcystis. Order 2, chemisiphonates. These are mostly marine, few or freshwater form, either unicellular or colonial, and they reproduce by endospores as well as exospores. Examples includes chemisiphon and dermocarpa. Order 3, plurocapsales. It includes freshwater or marine forms of cyanobacteria, which are either filamentous and they reproduce by endospores. Example, plurocapsa. Order 4, Nostacales. Nostacales, the members are mostly freshwater, few are marine, filamentous, and they reproduce by Armogonia, spores, and akinite formation. Example under Nostacales includes Oscillatoria, Spirulina, Nostoc, Anabina, Rivillaria, Lyngbia, and Cytonema, where majority of them possess heterocyst and helps in nitrogen fixation. Order 5, Stigmonematales, which includes freshwater and filamentous form, which reproduce by Armogonia or rarely by acinides and heterocysts are present. Example, Stigmonema. So, all cyanobacteria are classified under division Cyanophyta, which has only one class Cyanophyceae, which is further divided into five orders according to Frisch. These orders include crucocales, chemisiphonates, plurocapsales, nostacales, and stigmonematales. So, coming to conclusion of the topic, classification of cyanobacteria, I'm going to conclude this session by recalling some of the points like all cyanobacteria are placed under kingdom Monera, division Cyanophyta. The division Cyanophyta has only one class Cyanophyceae. According to Smith, the cyanobacteria are placed under division Cyanophyta, where the division Cyanophyta has single class called Cyanophyceae, which is also called as Mixophyceae. Frisch, in the year 1945, proposed a classification of cyanobacteria. According to him, the class Cyanophyceae is further divided into five orders, which in turn includes many families and examples as we discussed. So, with this, I am going to conclude the topic classification of cyanobacteria. For further details, you can refer the following references on the topic. Thank you.